Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing Wytchwood, and when we left off we were finishing up our quest to deal with the snake in the forest, or the snake. That quest line. Okay, so we are collecting the shards of the mirror for the Weeping Maiden, so that way we can free her lover from the snake who runs a spooky carnival. So we need to find the shard in the swamp, and we also need to destroy the fairy shrines in the forest. So these are the fairy shrines, and we can use our witch's eye here. And see that we need a dreadful doll to defeat those guys. Then if we go into our grimoire here, we can see for the dreadful doll we need grain, hopper legs, and a sewing kit. So, and then for the sewing kit, we need twine, which we have plenty of, but we're also going to need skeeter snoot, which we can grab in the swamp. So, by my calculations, it is time for us to enter a new biome, a different area here in this game. We are going to head over to the swamp and see what kind of mysteries lie in store for us there. So, welcome to the forest. We can go here and collect some snail shell. Perfect. And here, let's go ahead and pull out our witch's eye and take a look. So these are skeeters. They look like mosquitoes. Mosquitoes? Maybe? Darn swamp is full of them, fat with the blood of anything they can catch up to. So they are weak to smoke pellets, and then the logger's hatchet. We do have the hatchet, but we don't have smoke pellets. Over here we also have swamp mud, which we can harvest with a trowel, followed by bloodsuckers, which are weak to spirit salts. We also have some reeds, swamp mud, rotting stump. We'll need a hatchet for that, so a lot of collectibles as well as some extra hag shroom. So, since we do need the skeeters, let's go ahead and pull out our grimoire and look at this smoke pellet. So the smoke pellet requires frog slime, forest herbs, and what is this? Clay. Okay, so we have all the ingredients already. Frog slime we got from capturing frogs, which you can do in the swamp as well as the forest area. We got forest herbs from just the ground, and then clay we just dug up randomly. So let's go ahead and craft our smoke pellet. So that is ready. Let's go ahead and make sure we get a lot of these guys in the same area. Okay, or we'll get one. Let's grab our hatchet and chop him. Disgusting. It gave us blood and bug ichor and the skeeter snoot, which we needed. Let's be sure to grab some stuff without getting attacked, hopefully. We'll grab some of this, the seeker vine, and let's head over and, we also have our spirit salts crafting for it. We'll need embalming salts and unveiling powder, and that'll get rid of the bloodsuckers for us. But we can go ahead and craft a sewing kit, which we need for the dreadful doll. So yeah, now we just have to find hoppers and then head to, and both of these are in the fields. So since we have all the collectibles that we need for this area, let's head up and go to, let's go ahead and grab all of this. Thanks. Let's head up and find the other shrine here that we need to destroy for the mirror shard. Who's there? My eyes have gone milky. Please come a little closer, sister. I don't believe we've met before. Why do you call me sister? I don't need sight to see someone who's also signed a dark contract. The woman looks blindly through you, though you can sense her focus. Contract? So you've had dealing with the damnable goat, too. What sort of pact did he rope you into? Oh, you know how it is. I was young, and he weren't no goat when I knew him. We used to dance naked under the blood moon and raise the dead to frighten dull country folk. But it's ancient history now. Old age comes for us all, and eventually you've got to hang up the sacrificial dagger and settle down into the comforts of retirement. I know the feeling. I miss my cozy chair and little fireplace. Seems like a fine spot you've got here. Well, it's not all posies and pumpernickel. She clutches worriedly at the moth-eaten blanket in her lap. What's rattled your bones? Maybe I can help. It's my old dear husband, handsome chap, although a bit clumsy. He had a tumble trying to weed out some swamp traps from the yard. Awful things like to snap at your toes when you're not looking. Anyway, he twisted his ankle pretty badly and went off to the sick house to have it looked at. But that was a few days ago. He should have been back by now. And these legs haven't worked right in decades, so I can't even go to check up on him. I've been so worried. I even thought about making another contract. Don't you dare. You just wait here. I'll go find him and see what the bother is. Thank you, sister. The sick house is down the road to the west. Be careful of the critters along the way. They've got a taste for blood. So that started the chapter for the leech. So we already have that up and going. I didn't really have an option on whether I wanted to start that or not. It just kind of happened. So, you know, it is what it is. Ooh, we got some clay. Ooh, some embalming salts. Okay, so we get the salts from these like mud piles around. Very interesting. But we do not want to start the leech. We do want to continue on the snake and track this. So yeah, we need to find the shard in the swamp, and that is what we will do. We can take a look here at our map, and it looks like we're going to have to head over in this direction over here. So let's go down. Ooh, what's this? This is a poisonous newt. Exploiting its ravenous hunger is the only way one might secure it without touching it. Okay, well, we do have this, so let's go ahead and stake it. And it looks like it works like our snap traps, in which case we just put it there and pick it up. So we got some meaty morsels and two eyes of the newt. I don't think we need those quite yet, but that's alright. This, a place of power, but to what end? This is not part of our quest, so we shall ignore it for now. Maybe, and I'm just gonna go through and collect a bunch of like random stuff. Since we're here anyways. This is a stick totem. Someone built this effigy to pay respect to the moon. The moon in turn has given it life. So its weakness is to snagvine and the logger's hatchet. So let's check out our grimoire. And we need snagvine, we'll need a sewing kit, and a seeker vine. So let's go ahead and craft that, since we have an extra one anyways. Oh my gosh, the seeker skeeter. The skeeter's gonna get us. Ah. So let's place it right here. Okay, so we ensnared it, and then we'll chop it. And it gave us a totetic moondrop, and then some twigs. Alright. If we're following this path along here, be sure to collect some stuff along the way. And that looked like the shards of mirror that we needed. These animated wooden effigies seem engaged in a ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded in the soft ground. You lean in for a better look, just long enough to make out the shard's mirrored surface, reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs, says the witch. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering bauble. So we need to make a moonlight globe to create something shiny to trick those sticks. So let's check out our grimoire, and for this, well, first of all, what is this? A glitter bomb and the moonlight globe. So the moonlight globe will need shiny stone, which we gathered plenty of in the forest, a totemic moondrop, which we just got by defeating the one stick that was by himself, and then the glitter bomb. For the glitter bomb, we will need an empty jar, which we can craft with campfire embers and clay. So let's go ahead and craft that right now. We will need 2 soot sprites, which you can gather from the ashes at the kiln masters, or like in the fireplace ash from that old lady we just talked to. And then we can also get a flower petals from the forest or from the apiary. We do not have any flower petals. Apiary looks like it's in the fields. Yeah. So now that we have located this, let's go ahead and check out our map and head to the fields. So to get to the fields, we came out of the swamp, which is up here, and we are going to head down in this direction towards the field board path. So yeah, we're going to travel across this way. As you explore the map, you do unlock fast travel points, like here where it says into the decay. And so let's be sure to gather one of those when we're in there, because yeah, this whole walking back and forth is very relaxing for me, but also creates a lot more work for me to edit. So we'll be sure to gather some fast travel points when we're here. So now that we are here in the forest, let's go ahead and be sure to harvest this ripe grain with shears. It looks like this crow is here, as well as hoppers, which are these little grasshoppers, obviously. And so we'll need shears for the grain. Oh, and 1 grain gives us 3, which is fantastic. And let's look for the hoppers. Oops, there's one right there. Let's grab him. There we go. See if we see any more. There's another one. Alright, and then just traveling downwards, looks like we have a changeling here, but these look like flowers. It does not look like we can harvest them, though. We can do a wooden pump with an empty jar to collect some water, some rich topsoil, perhaps. Here's another hopper for us, so maybe we'll harvest this. Grab out our catching net and grab him. Look at these cute little chickens. So yeah, we just need to keep an eye out for some flower petals. This here is an unusual hay bale. I wonder if this is... Upon closer inspection, this mountain of hay appears to have been deliberately woven into an intricate wickerwork structure. You carefully pluck a single piece of straw from its center, and the whole bundle begins to swirl and unravel until a gaping vortex opens before you. Alright, so this is our fast travel. We can take a look at our map. It's going to be right here. So this is where we came from the forest. And then you just kind of head straight down. There's this farm, and that's where that fast travel location is. So let's just keep an eye out for some flower petals. Well, I have no idea what an apiary is, so we're going to head out of the fields, and we're going to head back here into the forest, because we are able to craft our dreadful doll now. So let's go ahead and hit craft on that. And then we have 1 dreadful doll, which we will use to get rid of the fairy shrine with all those little weird gnome guys in it. So here we are. These gnomes are very scared, so let's... Oh my god. Oh no! Okay, it worked. Okay, blessed. I was like, I hit it, and then like booted me away from them. Anyways, so we knocked over that structure, and therefore... Oh, they're still just shaking in their boots. Anyways, this one is now destroyed successfully. Ooh, I wonder if we can... Okay, I'm gonna die. Oof. Oof, my head. What happened out there? I should be more careful. If all of your hearts are depleted, you will warp back home to safety. However, some of your ingredients items have been dropped. You can return to pick them back up. If you find yourself low on hearts, be sure to craft and use a mending poultice from your grimoire. What the heck? I messed up. Okay, well, I'm going to head back and collect those items. But I am also going to leave this part here. Oh, first though, look, this is our into the fields. We can go through, we can teleport there now. So perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this part here. Thank you so much for joining me on this Let's Play series. I'm having a blast and I hope you are enjoying it as well. As always, be sure to check out the description. It has a link to my social media. It's a great place to catch up on like my TikTok and my sticker shop. But if you want to stay here on YouTube, I'd really appreciate if you would like, comment, just generally engage with the stuff here on my channel, because that helps the YouTube algorithm get my content in front of more people's faces. I'm gonna die again. So until I see you again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.